Welcome to the Ark of the Covenant Ministry, reading through the Bible with Reverend Gill, starting with Joshua chapter 14. And these are the countries which the children of Israel inherited in the land of Canaan, which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun and the heads of the father of the tribes of the children of Israel distributed for inheritance to them. By lots was their inheritance, as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses for the 9 tribes, for the half tribe. For Moses had given the inheritance of 2 tribes and a half tribe on the other side Jordan, but unto the Levites he gave none inheritance among them. So the children of Joseph were 2 tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim. Therefore they gave no part unto the Levites in the land, save cities to dwell in with their suburbs for their cattle and for their substance, as the Lord commanded Moses. So the children of Israel did, and they divided the land. Then the children of Judah came unto Joshua and Gilgal, and Caleb, the son of Jephunneh the Kizite, said unto him, Thou knowest the thing that the Lord said unto Moses, the man of God, concerning me and thee in Kadesh Barnea. 40 years old was I when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to espy out the land, and I brought him word again as it was in my heart. Nevertheless, my brethren that went up with me made the heart of the people melt. But I wholly followed the Lord my God. And Moses sware on that day, saying, Surely the land whereon thy feet have trodden shall be thy inheritance, and thy children forever, because thou hast wholly followed the Lord my God. And now, behold, the Lord has kept me alive, as he said, these 40 and 5 years, even since the Lord spake these words unto Moses, which the children of Israel wandered in the wilderness. And now, lo, I am this day 85 years old, and yet I am as strong this day as I was on the day that Moses sent me, as my strength was then, even so is my strength now, for war both to go out and to come in. Now, therefore, give me the mountain whereof the Lord spake in that day, for thou heardest that day how the Achans were there, and that the cities were great and fenced. If so be the Lord's will be with me, then I shall be able to drive them out, as the Lord said. And Joshua blessed him and gave unto Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, Hebron for an inheritance. Hebron therefore became the inheritance of Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kizite unto this day, because the holy follows the Lord God of Israel, and the name of Himron before was Kirjath Abra, which Abra was a great man among the Atkins, and the land had rest from war. Joshua chapter 15. This then was the lot of the tribe of the children of Judah by the families, even to the border of Edom and the wilderness of Zin. Southward was the uttermost part of the south coast, and their south border was from the shore of the Salt Sea, from the bay that looketh southward, and it went out to the south side till Manach and passed along to Zin, and ascended up on the south side unto Kadesh Barnea, and passed along to Hezron, and went up to Adar, and fetched a compass to Karkar, from thence and passed toward Asmon, and went out unto the river of Egypt, and the going out of that coast were at the sea that shall be your south coast, and the east border was the salt sea, even unto the end of Jordan, and their border in the north quarter was from the bay of the sea at the uttermost part of Jordan, and the border went up to Beth Hogla, and passed along by the north of Beth Akbar, and the border went up to the stone of Boha, the sea of Reuben, and the border, the going up to Adaman, which is on the south side of the river, and the border passed toward the water of En Shemesh, and the going out thereof were at En Rogel, and the border went up by the valley of the son of Hinnom unto the south side of the Jebusite, and the same to Jerusalem, and the border went up to the top of the mountain that lieth before the valley of the Hinnom westward, which is at the top end of the valley of the giants north, and the border was drawn from the top of the hill unto the fountain of the water of Nephthah, and went out to the top cities of the mount of Ephraim, and the border was drawn to Bala, which is Kirjath Jearim, and the border compassed from Bala westward unto Mount Seir, and passed along unto the side of the mountain Jearim, which is Chesalem, on the north side, and went down to Beth Shemesh, and passed on to Timnah, and the border went out unto the side of Ekron northward, and the border was down to Shikron, and passed along to Mount Bala, and went on to Jabneel, and the going out of the border, which is the sea, and the west border was to the great sea and the coast thereof. This is the coast of the children of Judah round about according to their families. And unto Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, he gave a pass among the children of Judah according to the commandments of the Lord to Joshua, even the cities of Arba, the father of Anak, which the city of Hemron. And Caleb drove thence the three sons of Anak, Shisham, and Hamam, and Talmah, the children of Anak. And he went up thence to the inheritance of Debir, and the names of Debir before Kirjath Shepher. And Caleb said, he that is smitten Kirjath Shavir and taketh it to him will give Ashaph my daughter to wife. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, that bothered Caleb, took it, and he gave him Ashaph, his daughter, to wife. And it came to pass, as she came unto him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field, and she lightened on her ass. And Caleb said unto her, what wouldest thou? Who answered, give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a southland. Give me also springs of water. And he gave her the upper springs and the nether springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Judah according to their families. And the uttermost cities of the tribe of the children of Judah toward the coast of Edom, southwest, were Kabzeel and Eder and Jagur and Kedah and Dimnah and Adaha and Kadesh and Hazah and Etham, Zip and Telem and Beloth and Hazor and Haddath and Kedath and Hezron, which Hazor and Ammon and Shema and Moldah and Hazar Gadam and Hashman and Beth Perir and Hazon and Shula and Beersheba and Bezjoth and Beilah and and Baalazim, and Ebazim, and El Tolan, and Jesiel, and Hormon, and Ziklag, and Madmanan, and Sesulan, and Lebanon, and Shilhim, and and Ramanim, the cities of 29 and their villages, and the valley of Eshtur, and Zorah, and Ashna, and Zona, and Ingana, and Tapdah, and Enam, and Jarmus, and Adullam, and Soko, and Azekah, and Sharam, and Octathon, and Gederim, and Gederoshan, and 14 cities with their villages, Zimna, and Hadashah, and Megabad Gad, and Gilin, and Mizpah, and Jokohi, and Lachish, and Bozkos, and Eglon, and Carbon, and Mahima, and Kirtlush, and Gomeron, Beth Dagon, and Naham, and Makeda, and 16 cities with her village, Libnah, Ether, and Ashhan, and Jiptah, and Ashmanah, and Nezip, and Keilah, and Exip, and Marshus, and 9 cities with their villages. Ekron with her towns and her villages, from Ekron even unto the sea, all that lay near Ashdod with her villages, Ashdod and her towns and her villages, Gaza with her towns and her villages unto the river of Egypt and the great sea and the border thereof, and in the mountains of Shamir and Jatir and Succoth and Dana and Kirjath Sanah, which is Debir, and Anab and Estor and Anim and Goshen and Holon and Gilon, 11 cities with their villages, Arab and Domor and Eshim and Janum and Beth Tapul and Apkina and Hamto and Kirk and Hebron and Zedor and 9 cities with their villages, and Mon Carmel and Zip and Judah and Jezreel and Jokedern and Zanon and Cain and Gavil and Timnah, 10 cities with their villages, and Halhul, Bethver, and Gedor, and Mars and Beats, Best, North, and Ekron, and 6 cities with their villages, and Kirjath Ball, which is Kirjath Jearim, and Padan, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness, Beth Araphah and Midden and Succoth and Nepsin and the city of Salt, and in them 6 cities with their villages. As for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Judah at Jerusalem until this day. Joshua 16. And the lot of the children of Joseph unto the east took the wilderness that goeth up from Jericho throughout the Mount Bethel, and goeth out from Bethel to Luz, and passes along unto the border of Archie to Ad Roth, and going down westward to the coast of Japhet unto the coast of Beth Horn, the, the neither and together, and the going out thereof are at the sea. So the children of Joseph, Manasseh, and Ephraim took their inheritance, and the border of the children of Ephraim on the east side was Ephraim and Dar unto Seth Horan the upper, and the border went out toward the sea, Mittanah on the north side